Okay, before we even start talking about stocks or crypto or real estate, we have to talk about the single most powerful force in your financial life. And you know what it is? It's your own mind. Because getting a handle on this one thing, well, it can literally change your financial future. Let's dive in.
So, what do you think it is? Seriously, what's the one thing that's going to determine your success more than anything else? Is it about picking that one hot tech stock? Or maybe getting in early on a new market? Finding the perfect piece of property? Just give it a thought for a second. The answer, and this might actually surprise you, it's not about what you invest in. It's about how you behave with your money. I mean, the world's best investors, they all say the same thing. Your habits and your mindset, that's the real foundation of wealth. To really see this in action, we just need to look at two totally different ways of thinking about money. And believe me, these mindsets don't just lead to different bank balances, they create completely different lives. A classic example of this comes from that famous book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Now, the poor dad preached job security, right? Get a safe job, climb the corporate ladder, save what you can. But the rich dad, he taught something completely different. He said, don't just work for money, build assets that make money for you. It's a huge difference. One mindset has you chasing a paycheck your whole life. The other has your money working for you even while you sleep. And you know what? This isn't just a story from some book. Just picture two families, maybe right in your own city, Accra, Lagos, wherever. They earn the exact same income. So family A gets paid, and right away they're spending it on nice dinners, new clothes. By the end of the week, poof, the money's gone. Now family B gets paid, and the very first thing they do is automatically put a chunk of it into savings, before a single seti or naira is spent on anything else. Over time, who do you think built wealth? It's not about luck. It's a simple, repeatable behavior. So, if it's that simple, why is it so hard? Well, it's because the biggest obstacle to your wealth is staring right back at you in the mirror. Our brains. I mean, they're hardwired for survival on the savannah, which can be an absolute disaster in the modern financial world. You know, there's a really powerful reason Rich Dad, Poor Dad sold over 30 million copies. It's because it speaks to this universal truth. The real battle for wealth is fought inside your own head, long before it's ever fought in the market. And science actually gives a name to one of our biggest financial enemies. It's called loss aversion. Thanks to the Nobel Prize winner Daniel Kahneman, we know that the pain of losing $100 feels way, way more intense than the pleasure of gaining 100. This one little psychological quirk explains so many terrible financial decisions. And here's the devastating result. It's a cycle that just absolutely destroys wealth. When the market is soaring, that FOMO, the fear of missing out, it's screaming in your ear, buy, 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 so you buy high. Then, when the market takes a dip, loss aversion grabs you and you panic sell to stop the pain. You sell low. It is the perfect recipe for going broke. So, if our own instincts are the problem, what on earth is the solution? Well, it all comes down to discipline. And you know what? We can find these incredible models of financial discipline all around the world that have been working for generations. Just take a look at traditional savings groups like Susu in Ghana or stokvels in South Africa. These aren't just informal banks. They are brilliant systems of forced discipline. See, by committing to regular payments, with the whole community holding you accountable, you build that muscle of consistent saving. And that's a habit you can take with you into any investment you make. The legendary investor Warren Buffett, he has his own way of thinking about this. He imagines the stock market as a person, a business partner named Mr. Market. And this guy is moody and totally irrational. Some days he's euphoric, offering to buy your shares at crazy high prices. Other days he's a complete wreck, panicked and offering to sell you his shares for dirt cheap. So Buffett's advice is just elegantly simple. Take advantage of Mr. Market's mood swings, don't become a victim of them. When everyone else is greedy and buying like crazy, you should be careful. And when they're terrified and selling everything, well, that's your chance to find some incredible bargains. It's the ultimate strategy for letting logic, not emotion, drive your decision. So after all this, what's the single biggest takeaway here? What is that first, most important leap you have to make to start building real, lasting wealth? It really starts with this. The numbers in your bank account, your portfolio, your net worth, that is not who you are. It's just a snapshot in time. Because what truly defines your financial future is your emotional state. It's your discipline, your patience, your ability to stay calm when everyone else is freaking out. That is your greatest asset. And this is really why it all matters. An average person who just consistently saves and invests without all the drama will almost always outperform a brilliant, high-income trader who's a slave to their emotions. Behavior beats talent. Every single time. So, I'm going to leave you with this question. Take a hard, honest look at your own financial habits. Are they the foundation you're building your future on, or are they the termites, quietly eating it all away? Because the answer to that question, it changes everything.